Hello, this is Lydia from Beyond the Toy Box, and today I made a fidget cube out of Legos. The top here, you can rub it, it has a cool surface. And on this side, you can flip a little switch. Over here, you can just spin it. And this is some wheels that you can roll. And over here is another thing, but this one clicks. And on the bottom, we have a button. Now, the only thing that's not made of Legos is the button. And I can show you how to get that. First, collect your pieces. Here's a picture of the pieces I used, just to give you an idea. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put it back together. So, first of all, we're going to be making the flip that I showed you, and you're going to be needing this piece. It is a single block with an extra stud on the side, and you're going to be needing this kind of stick thing that is approximately 2.5 centimeters, and you're going to put this in between this one. Then you're going to take this block with this circle right here and put it on. Like that. Then you're going to take your other block that looks like this and put it on the other side. Now you might need to adjust this so that it fits on a a 4-studded block. But that's that done. Next, you're going to be needing a 4x4 flat and 8 studs and 8 flat studs. The flats don't have to have any particular design. And you're going to be putting them staggered in a checkered position, if you want to say that. So the studs go on every other, and the flat studs go on every other. And there you go. The top is finished. Next, we're going to be making the click. This is a special piece, and it might be kind of hard to find. I found these in a Angry Birds set, and you have to put these together. You can also use anything that has these teeth to make it click. And if you don't have teeth, you could just use something like this. Next, we're going to be making our wheel spin. You're going to be taking 2 wheels that are like this. You can use any kind of wheel, it just needs to have a hole in the middle. And you need this kind of piece. You're going to put your wheels on the larger side. And you also need a piece like this with a hole in the middle. You could also use this piece, but I prefer this piece. make our spin. We need this piece, one that has a stud on top, and this piece with the hole in the middle. And we're going to put this piece in there. And you're going to take your spinner and put it on top of the stud so it can spin. You don't have to use this. If you have this, it just needs to have a hole in the bottom, and that will work too. You could even use a frying pan. And if you don't have this piece, you could combine this piece and this piece, and it'll make it spin. They work just the same. But I'm going to use this piece. And your spinner is done. Now, for my button, I used the top of a flashlight. I got this at a local dollar store. You're going to need to take the top out of here. You might need a parent's help to do that. Here's what the button and the flashlight looks like after you take it out. You're going to need a parent's help to cut off the metal edges because they can be sharp. And this, you will be sliding in when you're finished. Now I'm going to be showing you how to put it all together. You're going to need the top piece that I showed you how to make earlier. You're also going to need a 1x4 tall. And you're going to need a 2x2 that is also tall. And you're going to need two 1x4s that are short or flat. Now, you're going to take this 4x4 and put your 1x4 and on any side. Now, you're going to take your 2x2 and put it here, right next to it. Now, you're going to take both of your 1x4s and put them together. And you're going to put them on this side. And I don't have to put anything here because this is where the wheels are going to go. Okay. Next, you're going to need your flipper that you made earlier, a 1x4. And you're going to need to be able to put this flipper on the 1x4. And so you may have to push it in, push these blocks in, or pull them out. Looks like I'm going to have to push mine in. Oh. And there you go. And now, you get your top block, and you need a 1x2 flat. And you put it right there. Now you're going to attach your flipper right here. And you got that part done. Okay, now you're going to need the rest of the bit that you just made and your click. This is 2. So it's going to have to go right next to this. Put it in a little ways. It's really easy. And you already got that part done. Now, you're going to need your wheel spinner and a single block. You're going to take your wheel spinner and put it here, where we didn't put any blocks before. And you're going to take your single block and put it in between this space. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video. Next, you're going to take your spinner. Right here, in between your wheels and your flipper, you're going to pop it in right here, like that. And now, if you want to, you can take a regular block and put it right here, in that little space. And you don't have to do that, but that's just to help you when you put in the clicker. Now, you can take another one by one and put it in this little space right here. And now, if you look, you will see that this is uneven to this. So you will need a 1x2 to even it out. And now, you're going to need a couple 1x3s that are flat. These are really hard to find, so if you need to, you can just use a 1x2 and the stud. Okay. Now, I have two 1x4s stacked on top of each other. And if you try putting them here, right on top of the wheels, it will stop them from rolling. So you're going to need your 1x3s and putting them here. Then you can take your two 1x4s and right there. Now you can spin. And now, you can't put a regular block here or else it'll be uneven. So you need two 1x2s stacked on top of each other. And you will put them in these little spaces. And now, it's time for your button. It might be a little hard to squeeze in, so it's best to do it diagonally. Like that. And now, you can take one of these pieces. You don't have to do this, it just holds it together really well. And put it on top. You're almost done. Now you just need the rubber part from the top, and you can squeeze it right in there on top of your button. Once you push that in, you're all done. There you go. That's how to make a fidget cube out of Legos.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.